you're talking about customers who want to buy a $40,000 car for $25,000. You're talking about customers who don't understand markups. There's more myths out there about our business than you can possibly imagine. And I know this because I get 1,000 comments every single month from consumers. If I get 100,000 views, 2/3 of them are from people trying to figure out how to buy a car. Only 1/3 of them are from car salespeople trying to learn how to sell cars. And I'm not offering advice on how to buy a car. All my videos are role plays with automobile salespeople and managers and finance managers. So they're tuning into me to try to figure out the secrets we have in our business. And I can tell you there is no more transparent business than ours. How difficult is it to discover what the invoice is on a Honda Pilot Black Edition? It's not difficult at all. You can get it at KBB, you can get it at Edmunds, you can get it in any number of places. I can tell you exactly what the dealer pays for that vehicle. I can tell you what the incentive money is on that vehicle. But customers don't do that. They just assume that on a $51,000 vehicle, there's $10,000 worth of markup. True or false? That's what they think. They don't know any better. So how do you help them buy a car? You have to educate them. Tell me how you advertise your cars here on the internet. If I were to go on the internet right now and go to a new...
Steve Patrick has a Facebook page.
Okay, but I'm talking about your website.
Basically, the website is like a lead generation kind of advertisement. We want you to give us your information and unlock a certain...
Okay, now I remember. Now, because I'm from the Danville store, I do remember that. And then I click, and then I'll get a price, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'll get a discounted price. So you're discounting your cars in order to attract people here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That would be like every other dealership I work with. And your used cars, same way. Right? So when the customer gets here, theoretically, if they have seen that discounted price and you meet and greet them and they like you and they like the store, when you put the numbers down in front of them, theoretically they say, well, that's the number I saw on the internet, let's do business. Does that happen?
Yeah.
What do they want to do?
Get even
Further
more.
down,
Why do they want to do that?
because they think there's more room because they're already discounted.
We've taught them. We've taught them for the last 100 years that our first offer is never our best offer. Well, today it is our best offer. Make no mistake about that. So you've got to develop justification skills. How do you justify the price of a EXL Accord 4-cylinder? How do you justify the price?
Books and
They
things
don't
on
walk
it.
away.
Say again?
Books and things say about it.
What do you mean books?
Like your KBB or Black Book,
Okay, this is a new car I'm talking about.
don't they, you still get books for that?
KBB may give you a suggested retail on a new vehicle.
Like a,
Okay.
Don't do like a fair purchase price?
Fair purchase price, FPP, that's right. Okay, that's one way to do it. What's another way? An EXL, what's the difference between an EXL and an EX?
Leather trim.
So that's it.
Honda Sensei.
Okay, so if they want a bigger discount, move them to an EX, right? But they don't want an EX because they want leather. They will bump themselves if you know how to do this. Now, I'm not going to get into this is somewhat complex, but there are multiple ways to justify a price, multiple ways to justify a payment. There's only 4 objections you can get. If you get the customer to write up, what are those 4 objections? Price too high. What's another objection?
I don't need that.
I don't need what?
That specific, whatever the dealer's offering. That.
Like the EnviroGuard?
Yeah, like our EnviroGuard. That they
Our
don't.
markup.
Well, it doesn't matter whether they need it or not because they're going to get it, right?
It's not coming.
Yeah, I mean, it's there. And that needs to be dealt with when you're showing off the vehicle. That's where you build value there. I'm talking about write-up now. We got the numbers down in front of the customer. There's only 4 objections you can get. Price too high. Does anybody ever say the payment's too high?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Does anybody ever say, gee, I never thought I'd get that much for my trade, thank you?
No,
What do they say?
that's not enough.
I
Thought
thought
I'd
I'd get more for my trade.
I thought I'd get more for the
I was
trade,
educated.
right. Okay, so trade, payment, price, and cash down. They can only object to those.